everyone. Here's book look number 76. The title of today's book is The Boy Who Loved Words by author Ronnie Scotto. This is the story of a boy named Selig who really loves words. He loves the sounds of words in his ears, the taste of them on his tongue, the thought of them in his brain, and the feel of them when they moved his heart. He loves words so much that he collected them. Whenever he came upon a word he likes, he wrote it down on a little scrap of paper and kept it. But he doesn't know what to do with all the words. One day he decided that he can't just collect words, but he has to find a purpose for them. So he left home on a journey to search for what the purpose might be. While on his journey, he went to sleep for the night on a tree and hung all the words on the branches. While sleeping, a poet came along who couldn't figure out a few words to use for his poem. But then, it just so happened that some of Selig's words fell down off the tree right into the poet's hands, and he created a beautiful poem with Selig's perfect adjectives. When Selig wakes up, he is overjoyed to find that someone could find a good use for his words. Selig ends up learning that his great word collection is no good if it's unused, and so he discovered that his purpose is to share his wealth of words with the world, and especially those in need of words. For example, he stopped people's bickering when he cast the words hush and harmony in their direction. And he gave energy to an aging and sad man by launching the words spry and gusto his way. He spent the rest of his life happily spreading the joy of words. This is a really great and unique book. I love the original premise of the book, that it's about a boy who loves and collects words. It's so especially fun to read aloud because the author uses so many fun words to tell the story, showing how much the author also loves words and language, not just the story character. For example, the author writes, "But in time, Selig's step grew heavy. Under the weight of so many words, it was harder and harder to move. He was shuffling and shambling when he might have been rambling and ambling." Whenever the author used those fancy vocabulary words, she put them in italics and in a glossary at the end of the book. I really like the message in this book that when you share with others, it doesn't only make you feel good, but it makes others feel good. And also that you should figure out what you love to do and then use that to help make the world better. Lastly, I love how the book helps kids appreciate the importance of word choice and the power of words, and that words and language are just fun. Please donate this fantastic book to the library that ECBC is building at Child Children's Hospital. I think it might even inspire some patients to write a poem or story, or just even to collect their own favorite words.